The lead in the middle.
Thank you. Down the first half.
Most advanced conditions for arrival into Cardiff will update with all those details prior to descent. In the meantime, please sit back, relax, and